This might be the most unforgettable vlog I've ever put on my channel. Come with me guys, because in this video we're exploring China's most beautiful national park, eating some of its most iconic foods, and seeing just how cute the pandas are. Authentic Nanjing Haoya and salted duck. Haoya, I would give a 7.5 out of 10. There's lots of bones, but it's good. And the salted, I would give like a 9 out of 10. It falls off the bone. Great taste, delicious. Your ratings?
I'd give the salted 9. I think I'd give the roasted like a 7.5.
Yeah, same.
It's good, but it's not special. This one's special.
Hello everyone. We're in Nanjing Airport on our way to Zhangjiajie for the first leg of our, I would say the second half of our trip together. That's what it is in my head. Zhangjiajie, we're gonna get there tonight and then get to our hotel. And then tomorrow we're gonna do mountains. And then the next day we're going to do...
Tianmen?
Yeah, Tianmen. Yeah, that sounds right. Tianmen, I think that's what it's called. Clearly I'm not very prepared.
The famous mountain with the hole in it.
Then we're going to Chengdu, so keep you updated. No ducks ever leave Nanjing alive. For our flight, they gave us 44, which is the seat that no Chinese person would ever want to take because it means death, slay. We'll take the fall for them this time. Okay guys, we've arrived at our hotel room. It is mind-blowing. Super spacious. I feel like I'm back in the US. Super nice toilet. Like, I don't know why we would need this much room to pee, but damn, okay. Sink, and the best part, you guys, it has a bathtub! Pop off. If there is a place on earth that makes you feel like you've stepped into another world, it's Zhangjiajie. This place is the real-life inspiration behind the floating mountains in Avatar, and it does not disappoint at all. Now, the first thing my sister and I did when we got there was a hike that's called One Step to Heaven, which you can see here. That's what we just climbed up. This is the view. I mean, fam. I also think this was my favorite thing because it was the closest equivalent to what I would think of as a hike, and there was really not that many people there. Zhangjiajie is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and I highly, highly recommend going here if you're in China. Insane. I'm pretty sure my sister and I arrived around 8 or 9 in the morning, which was perfect because it was actually pretty empty and it still wasn't super early either. That being said, if you want to get the iconic view with the mist going through the mountains, I think it's better if you do go a bit earlier. So cute! Sir. Hey vlog. In true Prado girl fashion, we're careful. Taking the bus road, but we're walking it because we don't want to get in the bus. Yeah, and... Oh, there he. Anyway, we're walking it. It's a cute little gentle incline hike. And we've got some pretty cute views. Nothing too crazy, but yeah, gorge.
That's pretty dope. Also the colors, right? I can't tell if it's like water or different types of rock.
I wonder. It seems like it would be different types. Damn, this is so crazy. Kind of glad we took the road.
Oh, and there it is.
Beautiful. We've made it, guys, almost. I'm not sure if it's the time of year that we went, but we found lots of the hiking trails were either closed or we just didn't find them at all, which was a bit disappointing. But there's still plenty to do and see. There's a big monkey. Can I get a cheese? Yeah, there you go. You cute, bro. You gorge. The unfortunate thing is that if you buy a ticket to go to Zhangjiajie, you only have the option of getting a 4-day pass, I believe. Either 3 or 4 days. And in any case, my sister and I were only staying there for 1 day. So we definitely wish it could have been a bit cheaper. Since we were at Zhangjiajie, we had to take the Bailong elevator, which is the 100 Dragons elevator. It's built directly into a sandstone cliff, which is insane. And it's often regarded to be the world's tallest outdoor elevator. I saw this guy performing when we stopped for lunch. I then asked ChatGPT and he said it's probably the Tujia ethnic group in China. They are apparently one of the biggest ethnic groups in Hunan and especially near Zhangjiajie. We stopped for lunch pretty late because we filled up a bit on snacks. As you guys might have seen, they have a lot of street food type stuff kind of all over the park. But anyway, after we stopped for lunch, it was probably around 2 or 3 p.m. and the park was packed. We tried to find a trail to hike back down, but we couldn't find it, so we ended up just going to chill by the river and putting our feet in the water. By then, the park was closing, so we headed back to the hotel to rest up for another insane day. I genuinely didn't think it could get any better than Zhangjiajie, but Tianmen Mountain came very close. For starters, Tianmen is much closer to Zhangjiajie city. This is crazy. Which meant it only took us, I think, about 20 or 25 minutes to get there from our hotel room, which was awesome. Clearly, it's not a park like Zhangjiajie, but the views are beautiful in a completely different way. This is us of the stairs.
We got this.
Wish us luck. This is us halfway through the stairs.
Don't drag me
This is us after the stairs. It was alright. Fun fact about Tianmen Mountain. The staircase itself has 999 steps. Some sections are much steeper than others, and these different sections are supposed to represent the ups and downs of life. We all have good times and we all have bad times, but what's important is that you keep on going. We're escalatoring the way back down, and we've already gone down like 5 massive escalators, and it did not feel as bad on the way out, Loki. Also, look at all these losers. Expose them. If you have the following circumstances, including habitual abortion, don't take the cable car. Meanwhile, the views from the cable car were crazy. Overall, Tianmen, I think, is a must-go place if you're in Zhangjiajie. For lunch, we ate some dry pot, we got some matchas, and then we were off to catch our train for Chengdu. First hot pot in Chengdu. We got our sauces. Hero beer. For comparison,
We would be heroes.
we will be heroes. Chengdu has a very unique reputation in China, and that is being super relaxed. So it's only fitting that the first thing my sister and I did was walk around a little park. Now, the second thing you have to know about Chengdu is that it was the first city in Asia to become a UNESCO City of Gastronomy. Not just in China, but in all of Asia, fam. So it's only fitting that the second thing my sister and I did was go to a Michelin star restaurant. Chloe, mapo tofu, rated out of 10.
11. It's so good.
Wonton soup, rated out of 10.
The wonton for me are maybe like a 6.
Okay.
And the dumplings are like a 7.5. Okay, Lily, mapo tofu, rated out of 10.
15 out of 10, you guys. The numbing, like we cannot feel our mouths. It's so good. It's so good. Wonton soup, you know, I'm gonna give it a 6. It's very good.
These are pretty good. I like the garlic. I think it would be better if I could actually taste them, but right now I can't.
But I'm gonna put it at a 7.5 like Chloe.
Fire.
I'm not even exaggerating, you guys, when I tell you that mapo tofu was top 3 best things I've ever eaten in my entire life. Anyway, we were absolutely stuffed after that, so we went on a super long walk all the way to People's Park, or in Chinese, Renmen Park, which is the most famous park in Chengdu. It opened in 1911, and locals often gather here to drink tea in tea houses, play mahjong, and just socialize. This guy is performing long spout tea pouring, or in Chinese, Changzuihu Cha Yi. Chengdu is the capital of Sichuan province, which is one of China's largest provinces. It has a very deeply rooted tea culture, and it's also known for having super spicy food and Sichuan peppercorn, which is one of my favorite things in the entire world. The park was really, really beautiful. Every single courtyard you walked into had a new thing. Like, for example, this one was a bonsai garden. My sister's also a plant mom, so she taught me lots of fun things about bonsais. This one has little flowers. To finish off our first day in Chengdu, we got tickets to see Zhangjiajie. It's a theater in Chengdu that puts on performances of Sichuan opera and face changing, mainly for tourists. Unfortunately, we wanted to find something a bit less touristy, but this was the only place that hadn't sold out. All the performances were dope, but I really came to see one thing, and that's the Sichuan face changing, which absolutely blows my mind every single time, you guys. Are you ready? PDT. Not sponsored. My vlog is not sponsored. PDT, sponsor me. Anyway, guys, we're at the giant panda base and we're walking through like a bamboo forest and it's raining and we're so excited to see the pandas. Oh my gosh. So believe it or not, we actually got super lucky with the rain. Why, you ask? Great question, and I didn't know either until I asked ChatGPT. But apparently it's because they have very thick fur, and because they only eat bamboo, which is very low energy, they aren't very good at regulating their body temp. I don't know if y'all can see, I highly doubt you can, but that little white blob there, it's a panda in a tree. Oh my god.
icon.
Going to see the pandas honestly just confirmed my theory that at heart I'm a spirit panda. What I mean by that is if I had no guilt and no shame, I would absolutely be so happy spending all day sleeping and eating. But unfortunately, I do have responsibilities and I want to get rich. The giant panda research base, contrary to its name, does not only have giant pandas, it also has red pandas. These guys are absolutely adorable and I had way much more fun watching them than I thought I would.
Adorable. The ears.
Giant pandas became endangered mainly due to deforestation that happened in southwest China. Since they obviously exclusively eat bamboo, this made it pretty hard for them to find food. Plus, they already have a pretty low birth rate to begin with because they're just so freaking lazy. But thanks to reserves like this one, they've moved from endangered to vulnerable. And they're one of the world's biggest success stories, honestly.
Oh my god. He's right there. Look at his paw.
Pandas have been one of my 2 favorite animals for a long time, so much so that on my private Instagram, the link in my bio is literally to donate to the pandas. They're also a very powerful symbol in China. Technically, they don't have a national animal, but if they did, it would totally be the panda.
She said, get out of my way.
Sometimes China will even send pandas to other countries as a symbol of diplomacy.
We spotted some babies, but they're kind of far away. But they're so cute. Look at that one. They're adorable.
At this point, we were getting super hungry, which means super hangry. Unfortunately, for some reason, pretty much every single store was completely shut inside of the conservatory. We'd seen pretty much everything anyway, so we decided to leave. We got some food, and then we took a DD to get our nails done.
Hey, puppy. Hot pot round 2. We're feeling pretty crazy.
That brings us to the end of today's vlog, everyone. Stay tuned for the next one because it's going to be super awesome. We're going to Hong Kong with Chloe, and after that, I'm going to Taiwan for a solo trip. Catch you later, and don't forget to subscribe.